stay on with me now, that we have seen the videos, the aftermath of Iran's strikes. Remember, these cities were only chosen because of their proximity to Shimon Peres Negev Nuclear Research Center, which was Iran's primary target. Let's now go to the big screen over there and take a look at the cities and their distance to the nuclear facilities. And I'll be breaking it down to what exactly and where these facilities are exactly located when we're talking about Iran's retaliation against Israel and US strikes. We've seen that this tit for tat move continues. We've seen that even Trump has issued a 48-hour ultimatum to Iran as well. Now, when we take a look at this is what we're talking about. This is strike target 1, the Dimona city. This is where the strike took place when we're talking about Iran's retaliation, especially towards Israel. This is that city. And when we talk about the strike target, Dimona city, the population figures stand at, they host about 39,000 residents in the Negev Research Center. I mean, in terms of the Negev, so at least 39,000 residents are living and they're residing over in this particular city. When we talk about the strike target 1 Dimona city, the significance of this is known for proximity to key nuclear research center, which we talked about, the Negev Research Center. And that's one of the reasons that this strike took place in this particular city. And when we talk about the distance to the nuclear site, which is around 18.4 kilometers, this is where the Negev Nuclear Research Center is, and this is where the city of Dimona is in Israel, and it is around 18.4 kilometers, the distance between them. And when we talk about the strike number 2, which is the target number 2, which is Arad, which is another city that is very pertinent and important in terms of this, that why Iran struck and retaliated in terms of this particular city. This particular city hosts it has around 29,500 diverse inhabitants in southern Israel. And that's the demography that we have over there in terms of the Arad city in Israel, the significance of which is that it is a planned desert city with cultural and tourism appeal as well. So this has a particular significance in terms of cultural and the tourism appeal of the city. When we talk about the distance between, why particularly this city was targeted, because the distance between both the Negev Nuclear Research Center and the Arad city is 35 kilometers. That's the distance. That is why Iran retaliated and struck this city, which is not a lot considering the fact that Iran retaliated on this city. It's just 35 kilometers. So when we take a look at what exactly is going on, we have seen that Trump has issued a 48-hour ultimatum. We've seen that Iran is showing no signs of backing down. They are making moves in terms of striking cities, as well as when we talk about Dimona, as well as Arad city, that they want to avenge their senior top leadership that has been wiped out. Now, joining me on the telecast is Major General Anuj Mathur, Senior Defense Expert. Major General Anuj Mathur, when we talk about, as I have spoken about this, the Dimona city as well as the Arad city, what exactly in terms of your expertise, if you could break it down for our viewers much more, that why is this important, striking these two cities, especially when we're talking about Dimona?
Happy morning, Ria. The fact that Natanz was hit yesterday, the Iranians had to respond. I will first take off where the Honorable Ambassador is left. See, the point, we are looking for an end state. That end state is nowhere in sight because none of the part teams have planned for that end state. End state will come only when there is a notion of victory, Ria, and they do not know what would mean victory for them. Unless you are sure of what would mean victory for you, how can you think in terms of a desired end state? So it is going to be tough. They have to decide, they have to take a call, what exactly are they wanting at the end of the war in terms of a notion of victory. That is one. Second issue, the response is very, very clear. And what is more importantly clear is that the Israeli air defense systems, which till yesterday even I was saying that they are very effective in the sense that they have been able to safeguard the critical infrastructure and critical points. Now they are failing even there. So the thing remains that Israeli air defense systems, either they are running out of the ammunition and missiles, or the equipment itself is showing a signs of wear and tear. So this is going to be very, very difficult. They will have to replenish them. Otherwise, Israel is a very small country as compared to uh, anyone else around, and such missile attacks, another 10, 20 intense attacks on important installations of Israelis, and there will be hell to pay for them. So that is, having said that, I will now come to the atomic site. Atomic sites are being attacked. One thing we know for sure, that Israel already has the weapons. And if you have the weapons, and if they get and accidentally something takes place there, that will be a disaster. So what Israelis are now will now do is that make sure that they are such critical and such important infrastructure is air defense is further increased, and they will make sure that no direct attack can come in over there, because one accidental nuclear activity in Israel would mean a big major disaster, because it lacks both the strategic and otherwise depth and area. So that is one thing they'll be very sensitive to. Now, second issue, the Iranians. What are they looking at? The Iranians, you see, it is not always that you are looking at a victory or a win. You at times fight. I mean, I would say this not to win. Why? What I mean to say by that is you cause so much of damage to the party which has the notion of victory, that victory appears tantamounting to a defeat in terms of their physical destruction. In just one more line, please, Ria, in terms of physical destruction and in terms of economic effect onto them, please.
All right, Major General Anuj Mathur, stay on with me, as well as Ambassador KP Fabin.